Dean Dark, I intend to address all members of the campus community with this speech. As you are all aware, the Master has announced significant budget reductions for Koch University Madison. We have known these cuts would be deep and painful. They are. As your Chancellor, I assure you that we will bounce back like we always have. Yes, we are no Stanford, and the Governor and I will ensure that we never become one, but we have so many other assets that make us this nation's greatest flagship for a new partnership. Our Department of Conquest and Colonization ranks as number 2 among the nation's top 10, number 1 being Texas. Our dark arts and humanities are as delightfully grim as their names suggest, while our business school produces clones that put the likes of Donald Trump and Howard Hughes to shame. And let us not forget our medical school and nursing school, where we prepare our healthcare workers of tomorrow to shun the perils of a good night's sleep.
Of course, Chancellor Dishearten, we love you.
We will deal with the budget cuts through a variety of measures, by thoughtful increases in tuition for grads and undergrads. We assume you all have filthy rich parents who can put their pocketbooks to better use than Vegas vacations, reducing unneeded healthcare benefits for graduate students, increasing faculty and staff efficiency by reducing salaries, as the Master says too much affluence makes one less efficient, and so forth. There are many more forthcoming changes, which I will announce in the course of time as the Governor and I deem fit. I welcome your cooperation in this matter. We may not gain in the short term, but the long-term benefits will far outweigh the costs. Unquote. Dean Dark, please deal with the whiners. I have a secret meeting to attend.
After that outstanding trip to Cully that our Master took us all on, you know that I am fully bought and paid for, and so ever willing to do your slightest bidding. Dippy, we love you.
Now that I think about it, it was quite memorable, wasn't it? Even though all that caviar gave me indigestion. Dean Dark, I also want you to hear my planned address on the recent open meetings. Let me begin by saying how thrilled I was to see so many familiar faces in the audience today as I unveiled, yet again, my plan for the new partnership. Your baffled and confused faces were a welcome reminder of your apathetic attentiveness to my announcements over the past year. May I remind you that the new partnership is something I have been discussing over a year. Over a year. Over a year. My intentions have never been a secret. As your Chancellor, I have solemnly sworn to protect Koch University. I am true to my word, just as the Governor has never hidden his intentions of making Wisconsin the capital of his kingdom. Budget cuts were part of his agenda when he stood for Emperor. You all knew that. 52 of you voted for him, and the other 48 of you were occupied with more urgent matters, such as Charlie Sheen's latest vomit fest with local porn stars. I would like to remind you that Wisconsin is broke. We have gambled away our economic surpluses to local casinos, which are now controlled by the nation's wealthiest Native American families. As history will show you, foreigners have always been a threat to our great country and its political economy. They have encroached upon our land, stolen our jobs, obtained a frightening monopoly over gas stations and kebab shops, amassed millions of dollars through sweatshop labor, snatched undeserved scholarships based on the color of their chin rather than on merit, and now, they have the audacity to stand up to me in the audience and question whether I will abolish their self-indulgent livelihoods. I am reminded of Senator Grothman's wise words. This town is full of slobs who must be taught the lesson of good, hard labor. In the words of the Governor, affluence and flatulence do not make. We must brace ourselves for the coming few years. We must place our unquestionable trust in the Master. It does not require a leap of faith. Many of us already believe that Eve tempted Adam with an apple and Elvis was last sighted on Mars. The Governor has appointed cronies will take care of us, all 11 of them. Think of how much flexibility we will have. We will be the flexible tools of our Master's bidding, and we will taste the sweet, sweet taste of freedom, while the rest of the Koch University system collapses from the ruthless demands of its sluggish union thugs. We have no choice but to blindly march into the 21st century or else dangerously risk intellectual awakening. We are Koch forward, not backward.
You're indeed outstating. We love you, Dippy. Also, I thought you would be thrilled to know that the new entrepreneurial boot camp is now up and running. If we are to ensure that independent thought and the urge to direct action is completely erased from our new university, then this shock treatment will certainly assist in that process by encouraging students and faculty to think that scholarship is essentially a business proposition. Attendance at this boot camp will replace the liberal arts and breadth requirements.
Outstanding.